What the hell just happened? So we all know that Washington has pretty much been desperate for a quarterback, veteran quarterback. They've been totally desperate for a quarterback. They tried going after Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe Mitchell Trubisky. I mean, they even offered more than Denver did for Russell Wilson, and they still didn't get him. So they trade for Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz will be the starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders. Jesus Christ, that sounds so weird, that whole sentence. Okay, now this is what Washington gave up. They gave up a second rounder in 22, a third rounder in 22, a second rounder in 22, a third round pick in 2023, conditional that could turn to a second if he plays more than 70% of the snaps. Okay, so that's what the Colts get. All right, and then Washington gets Carson Wentz. They get a second rounder. Okay, not a bad trade. I mean, the Eagles got a first round pick out of this guy. Okay, so Washington has $33 million in cap space, and Carson Wentz is going to count like $28 million against that. Okay, another good offense that Carson is, going to on a silver spoon. He just goes to another great offense that probably isn't going to do anything there. We have to face him twice a year now. This is giving me Ben Simmons vibes like crazy. I don't even care anymore. I mean, obviously, I'm making a video about it just because I was shocked that they actually trade for Carson Wentz. And I'm telling you, Washington fans, right now, Carson Wentz is going to crap the bed. Okay, sooner or later, he will crap the bed. He might look good at some points, but when the pressure's on, he will not be able to do anything. Okay, the Colts are a better football team at the end of the day. Jonathan Taylor with that run game and the offensive line and the receivers that Carson had with the Indianapolis Colts. And I'm not saying that Washington, maybe they need, Sheriff's leaving that right guard, so they need like a right guard. I mean, they have a pretty good offensively, strictly offensively, they have a really good offense. Okay, I have had – this is going to be Philly fan fashion because if Carson beats us, you're never going to hear the end of it. Carson shouldn't have left and blah, blah. This is going to be his third team. Let me tell you something. If Frank Reich didn't give him a starting job, look, if Frank Reich didn't, acquire him, okay, I don't think he'd be a starting quarterback. I really don't. Frank Reich's the only one that really, I don't think he would have a starting job right now if it wasn't for Frank Reich, okay? And obviously, Washington is desperate for a quarterback, so they were probably looking all over the place to see who could they plug in here. Okay, Carson didn't have a good year last year, and then before that, Carson was injury prone and had one good year in 2017, and that was pretty much it. Didn't play in the Super Bowl, got real, he just didn't pan out. Okay, just didn't pan out. The only time I talked about Carson Wentz was pretty much when I was counting down all the times, all his snaps in 2021 to get that first round pick. That's all I really cared about. But I don't respect the guy. Look, there's some things I do agree with what Carson Wentz did on a certain level, but at the end of the day, he got benched. He quit on his team. He didn't even acknowledge the fans that whole offseason before he got traded, hey, thank you, or not that PR bullcrap that he had. Oh, thank you, Don Smolinski and Eagle. No, none of that crap, okay? No apology to the fans, no nothing. Just left and said, peace out, I'm done, and let me get silver spoon-fed to this offense with Indianapolis. And now he's with Washington. So I hope that, because we were made fun of by the Washington fans, calling him wheelchair Wentz and all these jokes every single week when we had Carson with the Eagles, okay? I hope we put this man on his ass every single play. Carson Wentz is going to crap the bed for Washington, okay? I am not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of what he's going to bring to that offense because at the end of the day, he's been with good weapons with the Colts. It's just the second time around he's going to be with another pretty good offense, but is he going to pan out with Washington? I have no idea. Okay, maybe I'm salty, but another part of it is I'm just real at the end of the day with it because when I see a quarterback get benched and as salty as he was to give up on this team, I don't give a crap what the coaches try to do with him. I don't give a crap what the GM try to do with him. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, when you get paid franchise money, You don't act the way you do. You block out the outside noise and you just move on. One foot in front of the other, keep playing and just keep playing until you're good. These players are starting to get so petty over the years, okay, over the littlest little crap, just complaining nonstop. And, Carson did it. He became a backup to Jalen Hurts in 2020 professionally and didn't, say anything and didn't look like he was, aggravated because of his benching. But at the same time, he deserved it because, it was what? Like, how many weeks was he throwing 2 picks a game and was literally just getting sacked and throwing while he's getting tackled and just literally doing the stupidest crap I've ever seen from a quarterback on the field. And they kept starting him every single game. So I'm not trying to dip into the past. I'm just trying to give Washington a little taste of their own medicine. They know what Carson Wentz is, and half of them probably aren't even happy about this trade because I wouldn't be if I was them. He is going to throw games away, and that's just the truth. I think the Colts have a better roster, and I think at the end of the day, I think Carson Wentz has been given every opportunity to be a great starting quarterback and given the opportunity to showcase some of his skill set that he has. And I think he has some skill set. I think he's got a great arm. I think he's better outside the pocket. I mean, I'm not stupid. I know this. It is what it is. Carson's going to have a vengeance for Philadelphia when he comes to Philadelphia, or we go to Washington, whatever the case may be. And if he beats us, the fans are going to be pissed. And there's Carson Wentz stands out there that, still support him. And I get it. There's still guys that support Carson Wentz, and it is what it is. But I don't even care. All I cared about was getting that first-round pick. And now all I'm going to care about is beating him and putting him on his ass every single week. And that's all I care about. That is it. I've been so done with this. And this is the only reason why we're talking about it, because now we're going to be talking about a lot more because Carson Wentz is with Washington now. So it is what it is. But Washington, these Washington fans don't even know what's coming to them. That's all I got to say. So other than that, guys, let me know what you guys think about the trade and just Carson Wentz in general. I'll read everything and see what you guys have to say. So see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Follow. So peace out, guys. Peace.